Hey, by the time I get back up there, dealerships might be closed, but I was thinking of just taking it home. That way I can clean out all the tools and shit out of the back and drop it off Monday morning. Is that fine? All right. That's what I'll try to do. Okay, bye.
They don't create turnover. They remind me of that 08 defense. They remind me of that fateful 0-16 defense. Now, some of you may think that's hyperbole. It's not, because I haven't officially gone with that tape. I'm just telling you that thus far, if you go 3 games, 4 games, 5 games, and you look that way, then you are in fact that. I want to see what they look like this weekend. Because look, last night here was the key.
Hey Siri.
And you can laugh at this and you can say, well, you're a crackhead. That's fine. But watching Brian Flores, the coach of the Dolphins, who was the defensive coordinator of the Patriots after Patricia left.
Leslie. Hey Siri. Call Leslie. Oh, these people don't know what the fuck they're doing. No, they're come all the way down here, and now they're saying just take it to a dealer. So I'm gonna call. I told them I'm just driving it home, and I'm gonna clean it out, get all the tools out of it, and then I'll take it to a dealership near the house on Monday morning. But I should still get home early, 4:30. I feel what? It's not that early. It's after 3. Yeah, I'll be laying down at 6 o'clock too. So we'll be laying down together. You know what you should do is look if on the internet if there's any movies that you'd like to see. All right. Well, have a beer. Lay down. I'll be there a little bit. I'm going straight there. All right. Love you. That sounds good. Okay. Bye.
It'll be a lay down. I don't. I stand by it. Like, we can make fun of Stafford for the pick 6. We can make fun of he's not elite. He's been a part of the problem this year. He has. But Rico, he's still better than a lot of guys. I mean, last night I watched Ryan Fitzpatrick and Gardner Minshew. Both of those guys. I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick is 37 years old. That's Miami's starter right now because they're not playing too. Right. You know, Gardner Minshew has a job in this league. Stafford is way better than guys like that. And as long as you have that guy, you got a shot. I just don't know that I trust Arizona to know how to handle success. They haven't had me. Yeah, but it makes you wonder.
Mike, their rushing yards is not that far away from what the Lions are giving up. They're averaging 170 yards on the ground. So it's not like they just throw the ball all around willy-nilly 7-on-7.
No, I just think some of it's artificial because it's Murray producing it, and you know it, you said it, so right on. He's kind of that begrudging runner.
Yeah.
He wants to stand in the pocket, but he has had some really incredible scrambles. Look, bottom line, Rico, I know. I'm just trying to make a point. I don't know if any Lion fan agrees. Maybe people are so disgusted with them they don't even care. But no, I wouldn't write them off Sunday. I'm not writing them off either of the next 2 weeks. I'm telling you, the Saints have major problems.
You have me next week. This week, I feel like I did last week. This thing, on paper, I can't, and I know you don't play it on paper, but like there's nothing that makes me see that they're going to win this game, except if you say, anything can happen on any given Sunday. If that's what you're hoping for, well, good luck.
No, that's why I brought up the Brian Flores thing. It was just fascinating to see a Patriot assistant not being obtuse.
Well, the funny thing is, Bill Belichick is not obtuse. I mean, look at what he's doing with his offense with Cam Newton. Do you think that any of his former assistants would have done that? Probably not. No. We don't need Cam. We're just going to do this. We're going to run it this way. He was like, screw it, Cam. You're my best rusher. Go out there, do your thing. So much so on the final play of the game, he put the ball in Cam's hand. Cam didn't get the touchdown, but that's how much faith Belichick had in Cam Newton. I don't think you get that out of him.
We have a stunning revelation to give you during the picks in 10 minutes. That's all I can say. It's a stunning revelation. Not even Rico knows about it. For right now, I'm just going to tell you about Northville Lumber. That's right. I know, but it's not
you know
bad,
what,
trust me.
Mike? Let's get it started.
All right, Northville Lumber, the oldest company in the state. They have been serving Michigan for over 190 years, and they're way more than wood. They're not just some lumber yard. They're Michigan's Trex decking leader. They get the best pricing, the best product availability, and the best part is other lumber yards are getting their product from Northville. That's how much product they stock. If you're in the business and you don't do business with these guys, you're costing yourself money. You're a homeowner, builder, landscaping, or remodeling contractor, and you got trouble finding your product? No problem. Northville Lumber is the answer. What are you waiting on? Bring in your builder or let Northville Lumber introduce you to a certified Trex Pro. You can get Trex cheaper than wood, guys. It's Northville Lumber, official sponsor of the Drinking on Your New Trex deck this summer and fall. It's NorthvilleLumber.com. That's NorthvilleLumber.com.
The next time you're in Vegas, head to the D Las Vegas. It's not on the Strip, it's in downtown Vegas. The odds are better, the party's bigger, and you'll feel right at home. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Dick Scott's Freedom Power Sports, Michigan's first Indian dealer, is having our full color ride sales event through September 30th. Check out the legendary new Indian motorcycle with no payments until 2021, and up to 1,000 additional trade-in allowance, and up to 2,000 customer cash on select models. 2019 FTR models starting at $99.99. Come see the entire Indian line at Dick Scott's Freedom Power Sports on Plymouth Road in Livonia. DickScottsPowersports.com. Prices plus tax, title, license, and dealer fees. All consumer offers included where applicable. Always wear a helmet, eye protection, protective clothing, and obey the speed limit. Never ride under the influence of drugs and alcohol.
Donald Trump says we're not safe in Biden's America, but we're living in Trump's America now. And 200,000 Americans have died from the virus that he lied about.
The simple truth is, Donald Trump failed to protect America. So now, he's trying to scare America. Mr. Trump, want to talk about fear? You know, people are afraid they're going to get COVID. They're afraid they're going to get sick and die. And that is in no small part because of you.
Joe Biden will protect the American people, putting our safety above all else.
I want a safe America. Safe from COVID. Safe from crime and looting. Safe from racially motivated violence. And I promise you this, we will do better. There's not a single thing beyond our capacity when we decide to do it together. I'm Joe Biden, candidate for president. I approve this message.
Paid for by Biden for president.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, listen carefully. Due to the sudden downturn of the U.S. economy, there's never been a better time to check your eligibility for the Fresh Start programs offered by the IRS to reduce or even eliminate your IRS tax problems. Call our special hotline number and find out in minutes if you qualify for these life-changing debt reduction programs green-lighted by the IRS for the summer of 2020. Business or personal, if you're in a payment plan with no end in sight, have unfiled tax returns, under audit, have a wage or bank levy, or finally just want to know your options, call the experts at Republic Tax Relief and stop collections immediately. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau with a 5-star rating from Yelp, this veteran-owned company has the fight you need to take on the IRS. Don't go it alone. Call their hotline number now, 800-785-7188. That's 800-785-7188. Check your eligibility for tax debt savings today. 800-785-7188 or go to republictaxrelief.com.
At Shell, we know from the time you get up to the time you wrap up, there's a lot of meetups, eat-ups, and hurry-ups. So come to Shell and get 3 things done at once. Fill up with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus to help keep your engine running like new. Save up with the Fuel Rewards program and never pay full price for gas again. And snack up with in-store rewards to save even more at the pump. Make the most of the stop you need to make with Shell. And engines that continuously use Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gas. See full terms and conditions at fuelrewards.com.
This is time that matters. A window of time to help protect the ones you love. Your preteen benefits from staying up to date with their well visits. This is your window of protection. Schedule their well visit now. Brought to you by Merck.
97.1 The Ticket would like to remind you that when you text the ticket, standard text messaging rates apply.
All right, 10 minutes away from the picks. 3:45 up there at Stevens on Vegas. 4 o'clock, getting to know you. Rico, volume 3. You know what I was thinking about this, Rico? Maybe this is what is better odds? The Lions to be 18 or the Giants to be
almost look like they're. One looks like it's almost like it's marble, like a sheet of marble that's back there. It's like 2 feet by 3 feet. I don't think you can get the tractor back there. It's so tight between the houses and the fences. I was positive it won't fit. Might be able to get my lawn tractor back there, but it's not going to be. Just have to do it by hand. Like you said, I'll give it some EI, which I had to hold on the shovel. Give me a call when you get it took out. That's a bunch of bags of John I can take and fill those. There's a bunch of brush in the back. I don't know if there's any issues with burning brush back there. Yeah, make sure it doesn't damage. So, there's quite a bit of brush back by the back fence. Needs to be all cleaned up. No, it's not big. It's big enough. It's probably 75 by 50. Something like that. But it's starting to look nice. It's got the back room looks like there was an add-on. It's almost kind of like a screen porch, but the basement goes underneath it. So if they added it on, it was a long time. And, she's got it fixed up as her plant room. Yeah, I told her it's still going to get cold in there because there's no radiator heat in that room. She's going to have to either have some kind of portable heater in there or keep the door open, which is, I don't know. I mean, this radiator heat's not expensive, is it? Through what? I think so, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I never really looked. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I told her. I said it should be nice and warm in the summer, or in the winter. The summer she's going to have issues because they can't get central air. There's no ducts in the house. Yeah, they already have a couple small ones from what they had in the apartment. Well, yeah. They have 2 window ones too, and then plus they have that room air conditioner that just sits on the floor. It should be plugged in, I think. They put one upstairs. I told her that upstairs is going to be really hot in the summer. It's probably going to be She doesn't climb out of the crib yet. I said, that's what I was worried about. She figures out she can get out of the crib. She's going to be, I don't know, she's already done it once. It was like a month ago. She hasn't tried to do it again. Yeah, that's what I told her. So when she realizes she can do it, she's going to be doing it all the time. Yeah, that's when it's going to be an issue right upstairs. It's just going to be like that. Let's see what happens. Oh man. All right. We will talk to you Sunday after I'm sipping champagne. All righty. Me too. All right. Love you. Bye.
Just making sure you're awake, Roberta.
Big Ben has looked solid thus far. If he stays the course, Pittsburgh will be just fine. Give me the Stores.
The king of the rollaways. We go over to David.
This is the Watt Bowl. The Texans are 0-2. They can't go 0-3 in the AFC. They need this win to make the playoffs and get a tiebreaker over the Steelers. I'm going with my godson, Deshaun Watson. Sorry, Steelers.
Over to Rico.
Yeah, I don't think that the Texans can afford that one more loss. They're sitting at 0-2. 0-3 means you don't make the playoffs.
Give me music. You gotta believe in the butt chin, that magical divot. Give me Bill O'Brien and give me the Texans. This is a game nobody wants. And in fact, any sports book that televises this should be shuttered and offered a fine. Niners -4 against the Giants. Just whatever. Yeah, okay. Let's go to Kim.
This is a whose backups are better bowl. I think the Giants' backups are better in a game I will not be watching.
Yes. White power windows. That's right. When the pontiff blesses the pick, you know you feel good about it. David?
One backup the Giants aren't playing. They aren't playing their backup quarterback. Their starter will be there, so I have to go Giants.
Yes. We got the guy with the best picks, and we got Jesus on our side now. Can't lose. Over to Rico.
I can't say Giants, though, because I hate you, Mike. Because I hate everything you stand for.
That's great.
You're rolling! I'm going with the Niners.
Cool. Last game of the week. Last game of the week. Lions, Cardinals. Lions, Cardinals. Cardinals giving 5.5. We go to Kenny.
This one's for my sanity. I need the Cardinals here. I love Kyler Murray. I need him to look good today. And I also need the Lions to lose as many games as humanly possible in the cards.
Come on, Kenny Cat. All right, Jake. Let's go over to David.
I'm taking a page from Carson Anderson. I'm going bold prediction here. Cardinals win. Matt Patricia does not make it back to Detroit on that plane.
Yes.
Cardinals all day.
Up next, Gators rant. We go to a man. I'll tell you, you think Kyler scores in the desert. Take a look at this guy. It's Rico Beard.
It was getting bigger and blacker.
And swollen.
Last week, Green Bay was giving him 6.5, and they destroyed him. This should be bigger. Yeah, give me the Cardinals.
It should be bigger and blacker. That's right. Listen, I know SOL is strong. I understand that the Lions hate my happiness. But if you think I can take the Lions here, you're out of your damn mind. Give me the Cards. Those are the selections. Kenny's in the lead. 97.
Finito.
All right, so listen, Ideal U Health Center, idealu.us. You can take their free health quiz, get some feedback, and see just what's holding you up in your weight loss journey. Listen, whether you used to be in shape and aren't anymore, maybe you've never been in shape a day in your life. 40 pounds in 40 days is possible. You can do it with Ideal U Health Center. It's just that simple. Take the health quiz, 3 minutes, get the feedback you need, and then you book your consultation. Now, ticket listeners, there is a special. Normally, the consultation's a $100 bill. You're getting it free. Second of all, you're getting a $50 Amazon gift card. What more do you want? Go to idealu.us, book that consultation, and get on your way. Tony Ortiz did the program. He lost 50 pounds. Sexy as ever. It's idealu.us. Results vary based on physical health and adherence to program. No weight loss guarantees provided by club.
This Radio.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Hall Financial. Go to davidhallmortgage.com.
I'm Jim Rome with a Radio.com Sports Minute. For some reason, and I'm not sure why this is, but it sure feels like the AFC South is the official home of Thursday Night Football. Do not fact check me on this, but I'm pretty sure that every single Thursday Night Football game is an AFC South game, and that it's played in the rain with a ton of penalties, and the final score is typically something weird like 18-16. Sure enough, last night was another TNF in the AFCS with Miami going into Jacksonville. That's the bad news. The good news is the final score was not 18-16. It was 31-13 Miami. The bad news is it was not a good game. Not even remotely competitive. Come on, Duval. You just let an 0-2 team come into your house and punch you in the face. Well, to be more accurate, it was Ryan Fitzpatrick punking the Jags, because that's what Fitz does. I'm Jim Rome.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Picking up an online order? No problem. It'll just be a moment. You know, we've got more convenient ways to shop besides our same-day store pickup. You can also shop from your car with our free curbside pickup. Or you can even shop completely from home with our free next-day delivery. Just order by 10 p.m. on AutoZone.com. Getting the job done just got easier. Free next-day delivery on eligible orders. Restrictions at AutoZone.com.
When the idea of divorce becomes a reality, you need someone on your side. If you are a man in this situation, you should consider contacting Cordell & Cordell, who has helped men navigate complex family legal issues for 30 years. Visit us at CordellCordell.com to learn more. Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Detroit area attorneys, a partner men can count on. Online at CordellCordell.com. That's CordellCordell.com. Offices in Troy and Ann Arbor.
Now through October 3rd, 10 for 10 is back at Meijer. Mix or match 10 items and get the 11th free. Get over 1,500 select family favorites for just $1, like Oscar Mayer Lunchables, Meijer reclosable snack and sandwich bags, and so much more. For just $1 each at Meijer. Exclusions apply. Find all the things you love for all the people you love, all in one place. With 10 for 10 going on now through October 3rd at Meijer. See all the deals in the Meijer app.
Donald Trump says we're not safe in Biden's America, but we're living in Trump's America now. And 200,000 Americans have died from the virus that he lied about.
failed to protect America. So now, he's trying to scare America. Mr. Trump, you want to talk about fear? You know, people are afraid they're going to get COVID. They're afraid they're going to get sick and die. And that is in no small part because of you.
Joe Biden will protect the American people, putting our safety above all else.
I want a safe America. Safe from COVID. Safe from crime and looting. Safe from racially motivated violence. I promise you this, we will do better. There's not a single thing beyond our capacity. We decide to do it together.
I'm Joe Biden, candidate for president, and I approve this message. And for Biden for president.
At Motor City Harley Davidson in Farmington Hills, we invite you to be part of our family during the employee pricing on all pre-owned Harley Davidson motorcycles event. Used bikes are priced up to 50% below the original MSRP on same models when new. Shop MotorCityHarley.com.
97.1 The Ticket and CBS Sports Radio 1270. Your homes for the NFL on Westwood One. The Baltimore Ravens host the Kansas City Chiefs. Monday Night Football. Pre-game at 7:30 on 97.1 The Ticket.
All right, 97.1, as we do every Friday at this time, we check in with our man in Vegas. He's Derek Stevens of the D. Derek, how are you, man?
All good, all good. We're ready for another great weekend of sports coming up here.
What is this? You told me there was an incredible weekend with the Survivor Pool. What do you mean? What happened?
Yeah, so, when we opened week 1, there's 1,390 entrants in the Circus Survivor. And a lot of people got wiped out week 1. Started week 2 with 805. And what's unbelievable, there were 801 selections that were correct that made it to week 3. Only 4 entries got knocked out of the 805. I don't think we'll ever see a week like this where less than half 1% of the people get knocked out in a week. Obviously, last week a lot of favorites came in, but to go from 805 to 801 in a Survivor of that size, that's unbelievable.
Derek, that just means everybody took Green Bay, I think.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of that. It was pretty spread out though. It was really amazing. There was no one team that was dominant. Just that nobody picked the losers.
Derek, what happens on a week like last week where, 14-2 for favorites? Like, is that generally bad for the house, or is it just totally dependent on the matchups?
It is generally bad for the house. It was not a good house weekend last weekend. Players got it, and when you have favorites go 14-2, that's one thing. But what adds to it is when you have so many overs. Because favorite over is generally always the worst outcome from the bookmaking side. We hung in there pretty well. We didn't have too bad a weekend, but I know there's a few places around town with pretty good 7-figure losses last weekend.
Hey, Derek, speaking of favorite overs, switching leagues for a second before I get back to the NFL, all the money coming in on the Lakers now that they're up 3-1.
Yeah, the element with the Lakers is obviously there's probably a little bit of a Laker bias out in Nevada, but yeah, it's been a lot of Laker money, and we're trying to see how some of the players that have futures out there, how are they going to maneuver? I mean, now with how it plays out, it doesn't really look like there's a lot to maneuver. Matter of fact, the Lakers on the opening line against either Miami or Boston is a 4-1 favorite, which is pretty amazing because they're really not given the easy chance.
No, not at all. And now coming back to the NFL, we're looking at the Lions and Cardinals, and the Cardinals are only favored by 5.5. I just don't see how it's just 5.5. It seems like that number should be bigger, Derek. Why is it just 5.5?
Yeah, I think you're right. And, I think a lot of people are still waiting to see Galladay. I really think the Lions have an impact player here that hasn't come out. So I think a lot of people are really waiting to see what Stafford can do with Galladay. But remember, I mean, this was opening game last weekend. I mean, the Lions blew that lead, and really, are they going to be able to stop Kyler Murray? I know our first-round draft pick, Kuda, got picked down a little bit last weekend, but is that going to happen again? I just don't know how the Lions stop Murray this weekend, so I do agree.
Derek, who would be the dog that is getting the most attention from the sharp money, the right money? Is there a dog on the board where you're going, okay, this could be a problem for us?
Yeah, I would say right now the dog on the board that people are really looking at is the Chicago Bears. You're able to pick up 3.5 if you do a little shopping, and it's really Chicago that seems to be coming in early. It's certainly not the Jets, because I can tell you on the other side of things, boy, they've been betting Indy like crazy. I mean, from 8, 8.5, 9, blew through a 10. Now we're looking at 11.5 all over. So all the money's coming in on the favorite side with Indy, but it's the Bears. The Bears on the dog side is where the money's showing.
All right, last one for me. SEC back this weekend. Has that given college betting some juice here now that people are going to be betting on brand names that they may actually know?
Yeah, we were talking about this with a couple of the other bookmakers around town, and really, Saturday is really the opening day of college football for us, SEC coming back is terrific. I mean, I think, there was just so many odd matchups and difficult point spreads, and, you could have a line that opens at 28, it goes to 40, the Army games and Navy games are very tough to handicap, and therefore, people aren't betting as much, but I think this Saturday, everybody's excited. Alabama's going to Missouri, Mississippi State at LSU. So I think this is really the opening of college football, and the excitement level is high. I can tell you that. We've had a ton of requests for tables, booths, things like that, and the money's definitely been coming in. So we're fired up about it, and really it sets the table for a few weeks down the road to have the Big Ten come in, and I think that's going to be. The second grand opening is when the Big Ten goes.
Talking with Derek Stevens. Derek, is it one of those things that if people place bets with you guys, they should hold on to their tickets for all of the postponed games in case they pick them back up in December?
Yeah, we still have to see how things play out. I'm a guy that always recommends hanging on to your tickets for a couple reasons. First, if you hit something big later in the year, we want to keep your old tickets because you need them for a tax write-off. And nowadays, I think you want to hang on to your tickets just because there's been so much volatility. You just don't know how things are going to play out. And you could have something where the house rules, where you think you might have lost something, but you might be getting a refund. So I recommend hanging on to tickets for that.
Derek, appreciate it. We will talk to you in a week. And as you said, now more action as we go along. Saturdays will get fuller. It should give us at least a taste of normal.
That's right. Great to talk to you guys.
All right, Derek. Talk to you next week. That's Derek Stevens of the D Las Vegas. Rico, couple texts, and then we're going to be getting to know you, which I personally, I'm loving it. I'm learning so much. Even though I've known you for a decade, like, some of the crap that Roberto finds out is just remarkable. Remarkable.
Yeah, I guess Roberto knows me the best, Mike, and of course, now apparently I can't cook a brisket, so I had to scratch that one off there, Roberto.
I'm
still giving you a shot. I'm all in.
Roberto, yeah, you just got listen, Rico. Next week's the rib competition. You bring in ribs, we grade it. That's how the game works. You don't get to grade your own barbecue.
Can you please let the security guard know that I'm coming to drop ribs off to you?
I'll come to you. I'll come to you.
And look at that. No, you're not coming anywhere near the palatial estates of the Valentis. I'll come there.
Yes, you're right. It's like Tony Montana. I've got like the two TVs all over the place.
Are you walking around there with like tigers on chains?
Jesus. You know what's funny? I think that movie blows, and Roberto gets mad at me. Like, Scarface is an actually bad movie, and people celebrate it. It's terrible.
It's a bad, iconic movie. Is what it is.
You're right, Mike. Like, the acting is horrid.
Right. It's like what's another movie like iconic, but it's bad, but people love it. I know, Rudy.
Okay, that's a bridge too far.
Don't ever speak bad about Robert Loggia. He is the man.
The movie's terrible. Rudy is a good. We're not going to go back down this road. I'm fine with you saying Rudy's cheesy.
No. But no, Scarface is bad. No, Scarface is bad, but it's iconic, Mike. It's all the stars when they were young coming up in there watching it, and I don't know. I remember watching it as a kid and was like, oh my God, wow, this is the greatest thing ever. Yeah. And then as the years progress and you rewatch it, wow, I really like this. Dude, we did it last year, and like I brought it up on the air, and I'm like, Roberto, like, have you watched Scarface in like the last 10 years? I'm like, I actually sat through that last night, and it is in fact terrible. Like, you didn't realize how bad it is.
You stay away from her, man.
I mean, I guess
for you.
You wait the whole time just for him to say hello to my little friend. By that point in the movie, I have to tell you, I couldn't wait for him to get shot and killed and just be done. Like, I couldn't wait for that film to end. That's how, the same feeling I had with Sharon Stone in Casino. She should have been dead an hour before. Literally an hour before in the movie. By the time she was bouncing off the wall at a motel ODing, I was like, thank God. Where was it there? Take it easy.
All right.
You're right.
Yeah, you know what the funny thing is,
97.
and I know a lot of people will get angry, but am I the only one that gets the plot lines of Casino and Goodfellas confused?
You're not the only one.
Because it's like the same cast in both movies. It seems like.
It's blasphemy. Yeah, Roberto, you gotta figure that out. Joe Pesci gets it either way. All right, but thanks for ruining the film for me.
Of a full betting menu, and they're doing it 7 days a week. Whether you live and breathe sports or you just got a tip from your Uncle Joey, the BetMGM Sports Lounge at MGM Grand Detroit is ready to take your single game bets along with parlays, props, and more. There's definitely no better place in Michigan to celebrate the return of major sports. Stop by the betting window or a self-service kiosk anytime you want to get a piece of the action. You can touch it. Get ready to believe in your game again at the MGM Sports Lounge at MGM Grand Detroit. Must be 21 or older.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, a new crash has popped up on the Southfield Freeway southbound just after 8 Mile. It's blocking the right lane and shoulder, and so far there's already a little bit of a backup. You'll find added delays due to additional midday road work that left one lane open on 75 northbound between 13 Mile and Coolidge. Keep in mind there's also a lane shift in place right now between Livernois and Big Beaver. And road work leaves one lane open through tomorrow afternoon, 94 westbound from 23 to 21 Mile. I'm Michelle Penny up with traffic.
For muscle pain, body aches, to strains, Blue Emu Maximum Arthritis. It works fast and you won't stink. Its unique formula with emu oil penetrates deep to relieve arthritis pain, sore muscles, joints, and more.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Cheryl Underwood, and I want to tell you something. My digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. Now I feel great. That's because I increased my fiber intake with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm still hooked. I just took Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down, so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge? For a coupon and daily support, sign up at Metamucil.com today.
You run a business and you need better wireless. 3 words, no more compromise. With the T-Mobile Business Advantage, you get the largest 5G network, award-winning customer support, and insanely great value. No trade-offs. Right now, get up to 90 days of unlimited free on business plans when you switch via bill credits. Stop in to find out more. Plus taxes and fees for some plans. Complete port within 60 days. Customers over 50 gigabytes per month have lower speeds during congestion. Video at 480p unlimited on our network. See T-Mobile.com for 5G devices coverage and plan details.
Super Car Wash is all about making your car shine. For just $12.95 a month, you have unlimited access to all 11 Super Car Wash locations throughout Metro Detroit. Their free vacuums and free hand towel drying make Super Car Wash the best in the business. Look super. Go unlimited today.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Papura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable health insurance, call 877-734-2200.
Last year, 97.1 The Ticket Student Heart Check program detected over 150 student athletes who needed a follow-up with a cardiologist to ensure they have a healthy heart. Make time to have your child checked. Contact the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. WXYT FM and WXYT HD
This update brought to you by Bill Brown Ford. The Detroit Lions slowly getting a little healthier for Sunday's game at Arizona. Kenny Galladay, Hal Vaitai both could play on Sunday. If so, it will be their first action of the season for both. Desmond Trufant also a possibility. Lions' run defense has been brutal, giving up a league worst 204 yards per game on the ground. Nick Mullins will start at quarterback for San Francisco Sunday in place of the injured Jimmy Garoppolo. Also, 49ers All-Pro tight end George Kittle will miss another game. Stanley Cup Finals, Lightning lead at 2-1 over Dallas, and they will not have their captain Steven Stamkos for Game 4. NBA East Finals tonight, Heat lead the Celtics 3-1. Tigers Royals tonight, right here at 97-1. The ticket, Spencer Turnbull will have the mound at 8:05. At the ticket update desk, I'm Jeff Lesson. For more, 97-1, the ticket or radio.com.
He's been a GM for 4 years. Give me a move of impact. Give me something he's done well. Give it to me. Name it. Name the move. Give it to me. You want to defend this guy? Go ahead. Give it to me. If I get one more effing call about how it's too early to talk about Al's moves, I'm going to smash your face in. Give it to me. Sorry how I feel. Give it to me. Give it to me. What do you think? You bottomed out by accident? Give it to me. 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 It's your snack sandwich. No. Give it to me.
Oh, David, you can give us that injury report. It's what we wait for on Fridays. Lord knows the Lions have a lot of them. David, drop it. What do you got?
Here is the injury report for week 3. So Hunter Bryant, tight end, he will be out.
Next.
Desmond Trufant, doubtful.
Oh boy.
Kenny Galladay and Vaitai
in
questionable. And I'm seeing reports from beat writers saying that they will be game time decisions.
Wow.
Coming into the game Sunday.
Boy, is that disappointing. I thought when Galladay practiced on Wednesday, I'm like, okay, he's coming back. That will be very disappointing if that's the case. Look, the Trufant news, Rico, that's the one. I mean, you already know you're up against it. I don't care who's in your secondary. Like, you could have Jalen Ramsey out there, and I don't know that he has the advantage over DeAndre Hopkins. The idea, though, that Coleman's your slot corner, he's already hurt. And Okudah had a baptism by fire last week against a half-healthy Devontae Adams. Remember, he only played half the game. Boy, if Trufant doesn't go and Okudah's your lead corner again, yikes. And doubtful in today's NFL basically means you're not playing.
Yeah, Mike.
Wow. Thank you, David.
Arizona by like 20 points.
Come on, I didn't mean it that way. I just meant, look, here's one thing if you're not excited about watching that game. Let's say you're bummed out and you're like, bro, I'm not wasting my afternoon. Fine. But if you wanted to at least watch one part of it, I think it's critical to just watch Okudah. Because if you think it's going to get any easier for the young man, you're not understanding how the game works. When you are drafted at number 3 overall as a corner, your job is to be matched up with, and in oftentimes, when you're taking that high, it means you can play man, right? We're not drafting zone corners that high. It means you're going to take that guy and your job's to erase them. So, okay, last week was tough. This week it's DeAndre Hopkins. And next week it's Michael Thomas. And the week after it'll be DJ Chark. And the week after that it'll be Adam Thielen, etc. So, look, man, win, lose, or draw for the team, you're talking about the number 3 pick in the draft, and he needs to look better. You know, Denzel Ward came in the league, and he was a Pro Bowler. Jalen Ramsey, same deal. Patrick Peterson, same deal. The corners who have been taken top 5, who have made it, are good from the start. Don't sell me your Darius Slay fantasies of, well, he was lost in 2013. He was a second-round selection. Stop. I need to see Okudah look a hell of a lot different this week. A hell of a lot. No one's saying he needs to shut anybody down. But I'll say this, he needs to look quicker. Now, whether it's the hamstring that sapped him or whether his speed just didn't translate, I don't know. I'm going to give him one benefit of the doubt there. But you're going out there this week, I don't want to hear about the hammy. He better look faster. He better look quicker. He just did not look like he belonged on that field last week. I'm hopeful we get a better performance this week. But if Trufant doesn't play, boy, oh boy.
Mike, the only way it's going to keep me interested, I'm going to give my own artificial line and say, you know what, I'll give the Cardinals in like 13.5 just to see what happens.
Are you offering, so do you want to lose on one of these again?
Oh, no, I'm not giving
6 with the Patriots, you're not going to get that.
No, I'm not giving.
I just didn't know. I mean, if the Rico Shores Casino is open, I'm playing.
No, I'm spending all of my money going to brisket school. So, dude, just start with the ribs. You'll be fine.
I'm excited. Next week, we're going to get the sample. Are you seriously going to do this for us or no?
Well, for you all, because you know I'm not eating that.
David, will you just man up and eat the pork?
Okay, here's how it originally was going to go down. Because I had to test out this smoker. I was going to bring in you guys some stuff. David, I had stuff just for you. And Kenny will eat anything, as we found out. And he was okay with that.
That's what I hear about him.
So, yeah, I was going to bring it in. Roberto, Mike, we'll ship yours in the mail. But, I know. You'll have Jeeves come and pick it up for you.
I can come to the parking lot.
I would absolutely do a picnic in the parking lot. Why not?
But
Are you going to do this or not, though? This is exciting.
I'm going to do it over the weekend, yeah.
Now, are you going to make this stuff fresh for the guys, or are you going to try to give over that leftover peddler routine?
I'll probably have to do something that, like Monday morning.
That's right. Get up nice and early. Set that alarm clock. Get your goals right.
So Rico, if the Giants win on Sunday, then you're not doing anything Monday morning.
No, I'm done. No, you're right.
That's where Rico uses the smoker to ignite his own home in flames.
So
if you lose to the Giants, he ain't cooking you nothing. Yeah, Rico's house as he watches Danny Dimes scamper around for a TD.
Yeah, so don't expect anything Monday if that happens.
I'll tell you one thing, that's going to be fascinating if Vaitai and Galladay are game time. Who said they were game time? Beat reporters?
Well, Burkett said that he expects both of them to start.
Yeah.
So that's what I was going on. David, I didn't see who you saw.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of beat writers saying that he's questionable, listed as questionable, and then that it will be a game time decision. I'm seeing Brad Galley say that. I'm seeing Justin Rogers tweet stuff like that.